From afar, Earth looks like a perfect polished stone, drifting silently through the cosmos. Quiet, peaceful, still. But the truth is, nothing about our world is still. The oceans are in motion, rising and falling with the pull of the moon. Winds sweep across continents, carrying seeds, dust, and the breath of life itself. Beneath the surface, molten rock boils endlessly, forming the land we walk upon. And in every breath you take, countless invisible organisms are working, quietly, to keep you alive. Earth isn't just alive with activity, it is alive with connection. A single, enormous machine where every blast of wind, every drop of rain, every heartbeat belongs to the same story. The question is, how does it all fit together? To answer that, we must look at Earth not as pieces, not as land, sea, air, or life, but as one living whole. A system so finely balanced that a ripple in one part can touch every corner of the whole. The more deeply we look, the more impressive it becomes, and the more we realize just how delicate and extraordinary it truly is. So let's begin our journey through the hidden forces and quiet rhythms that keep the living machine alive. Everything begins with the most invisible of forces, gravity. We never see it, we rarely think about it, yet it is the silent architect of life. Gravity holds the air close enough for us to breathe. It holds together the oceans to the planet. It keeps Earth attached to the sun, circling in a steady orbit, giving us predictable days and seasons, the rhythm life depends upon. Without gravity, oceans would float away into the endless dark, the atmosphere would scatter, Earth itself would fall into darkness, a cold, lifeless rock. Gravity is the stage upon which all of life's story unfolds, an unseen hand holding everything together. But gravity has a partner, the moon. It doesn't just light the night sky. Its gravitational pull shapes the tides, swaying the oceans as if the planet itself were breathing in slow, deep waves. Those tides circulate nutrients, feed ecosystems, and may even have nurtured the very first sparks of life in ancient moon-touched shorelines. The moon also steadies us. Without it, Earth would wobble like a spinning top, swaying wildly, going from extreme freezes to unbearable heat. Seasons would vanish. Climates would collapse. So while the moon orbits silently above, it is not a bystander. It is a guardian. Without it, the living machine might never have begun. Look up, and you see it, but only partly. The atmosphere is invisible, yet it holds every breath we take. It is thin, so thin that if Earth were an apple, the atmosphere would be its peel, and yet it is the line between life and nothingness. It shields us from deadly sunlight. It gives us oxygen to breathe, carbon dioxide for plants, and like a blanket, it traps warmth, keeping water flowing and the planet alive. But balance is everything. Too much heat, and we turn into fire, like Venus. Too little, and we freeze, like Mars. Earth's atmosphere is a glass bridge, and we walk it every moment of every day. Water is the bloodstream of Earth, always moving, always cycling. The same water in your glass today once coursed through rivers of ancient forests, once fell as rain on dinosaurs, once carved the canyons we explore today. This endless cycle, rising, clouding, rainfall, rivers, does more than satisfy thirst. It regulates climate, shares heat, carries nutrients, and reshapes land. Stand by the ocean and listen to the waves. What you hear is not chaos. It is rhythm, a heartbeat that has pulsed for billions of years. A rhythm that keeps the machine alive. Then, life, the biosphere, Earth's most complex masterpiece. Plants capture sunlight, creating oxygen. Animals breathe it in, returning carbon dioxide. Decomposers break down the dead, returning nutrients to the soil. Nothing wasted, nothing left unused. It is a perfect loop, elegant, precise, in true harmony. But here lies its vulnerability. Remove a single keystone. The bees that pollinate, the plankton that feed the oceans, the predators that keep balance, and the harmony unravels thread by thread. The network of life is both remarkably strong and finely balanced. Beneath our feet, the ground is always moving, slowly but constantly. The surface is made of huge plates that moves, crash, and pull apart. Mountains rise, oceans spread, volcanoes breathe gases into the sky, shaping the climate. Without this hidden drive, Earth would be geologically dead. No mountains, no valleys, no recycling of nutrients, perhaps no life at all. The ground might feel solid, but it's alive, always shaping the world we live on. Most of Earth's living space lies in darkness, the deep ocean. Down here, the pressure is crushing, the water is near freezing, and almost no light reaches, and yet, life thrives. Creatures that glow with their own light. Entire ecosystems run not on sunlight, but on heat and chemicals rising from vents in the seafloor. The deep ocean is more than mystery. It is Earth's guardian, absorbing heat and carbon, stabilizing the climate. It is a hidden heart, beating quietly, but keeping the whole planet alive. At the center of it all is the sun. Every breeze, every storm, every season, even every beat of life comes from its light. It moves the weather. It keeps life going. It makes the oceans flow. Without it, Earth would go silent, frozen, still, lifeless. The sun isn't just a star. It's the fire that keeps everything moving. Deep below, melted iron flows, creating a shield. You can't see it, but we absolutely need it. It pushes back the sun's invisible push, keeping our atmosphere safe. Without it, Earth would be completely exposed, lifeless like Mars. And the northern lights, those colorful waves dancing across the sky, they're not just for show. They're proof our invisible shield is keeping us safe. Earth runs on cycles: carbon, nitrogen, water, loops that connect the soil, sky, oceans, and every living thing. When they stay in balance, everything runs along smoothly. But if they get disrupted, the effects spread out everywhere, through ecosystems, the climate, and even our future. Balance isn't just important, it's what keeps life going. The mix of life is Earth's insurance policy. The more kinds of animals and plants there are in an ecosystem, the stronger and more stable it becomes. But each loss weakens the system. A coral reef without fish, a forest without pollinators. The mix of life is strength. Without it, the whole machine starts to falter. For billions of years, Earth found its balance. But now, one species, us, has become a powerful force of change. We cut down forests. We warm the climate. We reshape the land. We push other living things to the edge. And yet, we are also the only species that can step back, understand how the system works, and choose to take care of it. The real question isn't whether Earth can survive us. It can. The real question is, will it still be the world we know, the home we love? The future isn't written yet. One path takes us toward imbalance: rising seas, disappearing forests, skies quiet of life. The other path leads to renewal, healthy ecosystems, clean energy, a world back in balance. The living machine is strong but also breakable. Its future depends on what we choose to do. From the pull of gravity to the tiny breath of plankton, from the heat of the sun to the glowing lights in the sky, everything on Earth is connected. This isn't just a planet. It's a living system, delicate, powerful, and completely unique. And we aren't separate from it. We're part of it. So the next time you feel the wind on your face or hear the rain falling, remember, you're not just living on Earth. You're living with Earth. The living machine is still running. The question is, how will we take care of it?